What women want. Well, that's the topic of which we've just commissioned, which we finished with the Images Retail Emmy. Let me quickly take you through our whole learning experience about what women want. This is more of a consumer research study. So it's an honor and pleasure to be back to this year's Middle East Retail Forum 2014. I've had a great learning experience with the Middle East Retail Forum over the last 2 years. Indeed, I believe this is the forum for the retail industry in our region. So, what do we have this time? Well, me and Amitabh Taneja, publisher of Images Retail Group, toiled on the idea as to what makes Dubai women consumer shoppers so unique. So we decided, why not come up with a Dubai Women's Consumer Survey. We live in a highly multicultural city, which is home to over 200 nationalities. We believe the women of tomorrow will have a profound effect on social, political, and economic conditions. So why are women important? Well, did you know over 80% of all the consumer goods purchase decision in Dubai are influenced and made by women? So can we ignore that? This picture is really a reflection of the multifacets roles that today's women takes on as a mother, as a sister, as a housewife, as a professional, and thus she really is a reflection of work-life balance in today's age. Well, quickly moving on into the research findings, here is how our presentation is structured. The study was conducted in the month of September in Dubai across 250 women, representing a diverse set of demographics and age groups. We targeted an income group of AD 16,000 dirhams plus per month. The research approach was more quantitative, supported by a few qualitative elements. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present the brief findings of the first joint publication between Images, Retail Emmy, and Glasgow Consulting Group. The complete research report will be made available in about 10 days. So please contact Lawrence Pinto of Images Group or myself for a copy. We now get into the shopping habits of the Dubai women consumer. So, where do women consumers shop when they buy fashion, accessories, watches, cosmetics, and electronics? Clearly, the answer, as you can see, is malls. So, on the left, I would urge you to read it horizontally. So, on the left side, you see 4 categories which we basically surveyed, and we see the penetration of mall environment, and I think it's fairly reflective of how retail is conducted in our part of the world. High street is growing less in relevance, and so is neighborhood retail. Online, we would see growing in prominence. Then we come to home furnishings, jewelry, shoes, and grocery. We found a lot of similarities on how women shop. This was more or less the same across demographics, but different when we moved across age groups. Well, on a funny side, we found that some of the women respondents were shopping for shoes every month. Well, this is Dubai. In a scale of 1 to 10, we checked the most important factors in a shopping experience, with 10 being the highest in the scale. The most important factors that we identified which influence the shopping experience are selection, which is the choice of items, convenience of shopping, availability of merchandise, and price. 35% of the women prefer to shop alone in the Dubai market. Another 40% with a friend or relative, and the rest go in groups of 3+. The most preferred days for shopping were identified as Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Then when we got on to check what are the top of the mind recall brands. So again, I would urge you to look horizontally. We took these 8 categories and we identified and we checked with the women shopper which are the top of the mind recall brands that come to their mind. So these were, spontaneous responses that we got. I mean, If we look at fashion apparel, accessories, M&M's, Mango, Massimo Dutti, Zara, H&M, watches, Omega, Rolex, Tag Heuer, cosmetics, MAC, Chanel, Dior, electronics, Apple, Samsung, Bose. Then we asked the women respondents to rank their top 10 factors that attract them towards a brand. And I think this was not a real big surprise to us. I mean, Dubai as a city is very, very brand conscious. So obviously brand perception, which is how well you know a brand, was rated as the #1 factor, followed by value, looks, how well it fits, price, need, durability, customer experience, after-sales service, and promotions. We then asked the respondents for the top 3 influencers that drive brand loyalty. And we found trusted brand as the #1 factor, followed by quality. And then we asked these women consumers what, according to them, was their favorite mall. Dubai Mall ranked first, followed by Mall of Emirates, Ibn Battuta Mall, Deira City Center, Marina Mall, and Burjuman Center. So here is what just to summarize the whole thing, the 4 most important factors which we learned about the women of Dubai. #1 would be brand perception is of utmost importance to them as women in Dubai. Malls are the best shopping environment for women. Most of the women like to shop alone or with a single friend/relative. Women know more clearly what they want and why they want. So what does that mean to all of us in this room as retailers? What is it that we need to do in terms of when we align our business strategies for our brand, for our product, for our stores? So we identified these 5 areas of focus: invest in her tomorrow, adopt and respond to their needs and changes quickly. Be conscious of your micro and macro environments when building on your retailing strategies. The market is fast evolving. Help her in arriving at her purchase decision by offering a complete holistic experience that is well informed, helps her to take a decision at ease. Be part of a network. And lastly, connect to the bigger picture. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This was just a few overview of the research we did on Women of Dubai. The detailed report will be released in about 10 days' time. For the table of contents of the report, please contact myself or Mr. Lawrence Pinto from Images Group. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.